Hello everyone, my dear students of class 9th. Dear student, I am Rajendra, biology teacher from LPM Public School, Gorakhpur. Dear students, in this series of the digital video you are learning the chapter cell, and cell, that is the fundamental unit of life. Dear student, why it is called fundamental unit of life? Because all the living functions is carried out by the single cell, whether that is a unicellular organism or that is a cell that is present inside the living body, whether that is plant or animal. Dear student, we have discussed about some cell organelles, cell membrane, nucleus. Now let us see some important other cell organelles like endoplasmic reticulum. So endoplasmic reticulum, that is of two types. So on the one side you have to see the endoplasmic reticulum, ER. On the other side see Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. On the other hand, ribosomes. So you have to see these three cell organelles which are responsible for the very important physiological properties, because this endoplasmic reticulum facilitates transports, and this is RER, SER. RER means the endoplasmic reticulum that is rough, that is having this kind of structure, like ribosomes are present on the surface of this endoplasmic reticulum. So it facilitates transportation from cytoplasm to the nucleoplasm, from cell to the nucleus. SER means there are structures which are not having the ribosome. So this is SER, this is RER and SER. My dear students, as far as structure of this Golgi apparatus or Golgi body is concerned, it is just like a bicuspid, something like this. Groove-like structures are there. So there is a group-like structure. This is, and these are responsible for forming vesicles. So these are the vesicles, and this is Golgi body. Now come to these ribosomes. Dear students, these ribosomes are having so many type of structure, crystalline crystals are there, and these ribosomes are for protein synthesis. So ribosomes are found on the endoplasmic reticulum also, and ribosomes are found independently in the cytoplasm also. And the main function of this ribosome is protein synthesis. So different kinds of the proteins are there which get synthesized by the ribosomes, and they are of 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 20 years, 60 years, 70 years. There may be the combination 30 plus 40 is equal to 70 years. 50 plus 20 is equal to 70 years. So whatever kind of protein is going to be synthesized, then there will be the combination of such kind of strength of the protein, strength of the ribosomes will be there, and the synthesis will be performed by such kind of the combination of these ribosomes, whether they are 30, 40, 70 or 50, 20, 70. So as per the nature of the protein, as per the quantity of the protein, they get united and they perform the synthesis of the such kind of proteins. So ribosomes are found independently and they are found on the rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now dear students, come to the this is the SCR, means it synthesizes lipid synthesis takes place, and this it synthesizes lipid plus protein. So dear student, now these are the synthesized items that get synthesized by the endoplasmic reticulum. Lipid and proteins get synthesized by the endoplasmic reticulum. Specific type of proteins synthesized by these ribosomes. And now come to this Golgi body. Golgi body is discovered by the scientist whose name was the Camillo Golgi. And this Golgi body is having the vesicles. They are responsible for secretion of vesicles, and these vesicles catch the lipid, protein, glucose, and they get absorbed by this Golgi body, and this Golgi body work as the packaging of lipid plus protein and glucose plus protein. So glucose plus protein in the form of glycoprotein and lipid plus protein in the form of lipoprotein. So glucose plus protein, lipid plus protein, lipoprotein. So dear student, these three cell organelles are responsible for the different kinds of the physiological function inside the cell, as you know it. My dear student, come to the others like this peroxisomes, centrosomes and vacuoles. So we will discuss in this video itself, that is peroxisome. And so now let us see other cell organelle which we are going to discuss, that is vacuole, peroxisomes, and another is centrosomes. So these are other cell organelles which we are going to discuss here: peroxisome, vacuole, and this centrosome. So dear students, by discussing these things, you will be able to learn complete chapter of cell. So see, what are the vacuoles? My dear student, these vacuoles are found in large shape, that is in plant cell. And these vacuoles provide the strength, provide the shape to the cell, plant cell, and they are filled with the water plus enzymes. So these are the vacuoles. While in animal cell there are small vacuoles. Animal cells, small vacuoles, they are found in the form of vesicles. And now come to the peroxisomes. The peroxisomes, water enzyme plus cell sap. So this is the reservoir. This is the reservoir which is having the cell sap, water, and certain enzymes inside it. And whenever cell require it, the transfer takes place from this vacuole of the plant cell to the cytoplasm. Dear student, come to the peroxisomes. Peroxisomes are single membranous structure and they are having the oxidative enzymes. So they carry out some oxidation processes. Peroxisomes, small granules are there, and they are nothing. They are the oxidative enzymes, and they help in the removal of the toxic substance. From the cells. Dear students, come to next, that is centrosome, and centrosomes are discovered given name by T. Boveri. T. Boveri given the name centrosome, and these centrosomes they contain two rod-like shaped granular structure called centrioles. It is not bound in any membrane. The membranous bound nahi hai. This is the made up of microtubules, and the centrosome spindle fibers radiate in the ester in the animal cell and lower part plants at the time of cell division. In the plant cell, the polar cap are involved in the formation of spindle. So this centriole are found in the cell. In form of spindle shape, like this, and in plant shape it is found as polar cap. This polar cap. So in the plant cell it is found as a polar cap. This is polar cap, and in animal cell it is found in deliberately spindle shaped granulous structure. This is called centriole. So it will be centriole. And dear student, the function of this polar cap or centriole, it helps in the division of the cell, either that is mitosis or that is meiosis. So dear students, concluding this chapter cell, that is we will conclude this chapter with the last topic, and that topic will be the cell division, which takes place with the help of the centriole, polar cap, etc. So my dear students, now completing this chapter cell structure and function of different cell organelles, and now in the next video you will see about the cell division. So dear students, thank you very much for watching this video.